Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So what we are going to be doing is a database task of the May-June ICT IGCSE for the year 2023. We have already done the document production part of it. So if you have not seen that, you should go to my other videos and check it out. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you can be up to date on this task. And at the same time, if you have any question, you can always drop it in the comment section. And also, you can like my videos. Thank you very much. So let's go into this. So we have to do the database task. And the first task says, number 15 says, we should have examined the J231 result.csv. So we have already been given the source file. You can see the source file in the description. So the source file, what we are supposed to look at is J23121. So J2321 results.csv. So if you open the file, we ask to determine the primary key from the question. It says, and identify the most appropriate field set as the primary key. So how do we know which key is supposed to be the primary key? A primary key should be a field that has no duplicate data. Like there should be no duplicate of data. That is the best key for primary key. So if you look at the first field here, which is the start code, you see that there's already duplicate. There's HCOO here. Now, if you go through this, the data is going to take time checking data one after the other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all the data. Okay, so I'm going to go to conditional formatting, new rules. Okay, then I'm going to go to format only unique or duplicate values. So then I'll click on format. The idea is I'm trying to create a color code so that any data that is duplicated, any field that has duplicate in it is going to have like color. So let me put a color. So go to fill. Let me use the color red, or I don't know what color is, whatever it is. So click OK, then OK. So let's wait for this. So you see, my data is already colored. So the one that is not duplicated, you see that those ones are not colored. So let me just scroll through that. So if you look at this, the data not colored is the field not colored is the race number field. So that is going to be my primary data. That is the field I'm going to use for primary data. So let's go back to the question and see what we are supposed to do. So we have identified our primary data. So the next thing is that we are going to import the J231 result.csv. Please, while you're doing this, do not save this data. Don't, because you're not supposed to mess with it. I'm just using it to identify my primary key. That doesn't mean I want to edit the data. So don't edit data. Don't touch it so that you don't get it wrong when you're doing yours. So I'm just going to close it without saving. So I'm not saving. So going back to my access, so I'm going to import this data. To record the data, go to external data, new source, then go to from file, then select test file. So my source file is in my download folder. So I'm just going to go to downloads. I saved my own source file in downloads, but I'm expecting yours to be on your desktop. So it is here. Then I'm using the J2 result.csv. So you open that. So you click on OK. So click on OK. Then next. Then the first row should be you should click on this. First row contains field names. So select that. Then next. Then I guess next. Then it says choose own primary key. So you should choose the primary key. And what should our primary key be? We have already identified it as race number. So I'm clicking on race number. Next, or better still, I'm just going to finish this. So click close this. So if I've done that, you see that I have the J231 result.csv. If you click on this, you should have the folder here. The file is already here. All right, let's go to the question again. It says we should Okay, I made a mistake. All right, all right. So we said we should use these feed names and these data types. So the data types that we're going to be using here, we should make sure we identify it. So you have start code should be test, race number should be number, or this one should be this, should be that. So we can do all of this in the design view of of our our Microsoft Access. So you have the start code is test, test, test. This one is number, test, test, number, date and time. So this date and time is especially different because you have hour, minute, and seconds. So let me go to my home, then go to my view, go to design view. So everything is start code, short test, short test, short test. All these things are well, except for this date and time. So this date and time, we want it to be at long hours because you have hours, minutes, and seconds. So just come to format here, okay, and select the long time. So when you select the long time, so it will come with hours, minutes, and seconds. So once you're done, you save this, then go back to your view or data sheet view, however it is you want to go. I'm just going to delete this table. I don't need it. So I'm deleting this table. So I'm just going to close it or something. All right. So let's go back to the next thing. It says we have already set the primary key. We saved the data. It said place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the feed name, data type, and primary key field used in the table. So let me go back to this. I'm going to my home, go to my view, I'll go to design view. So I'm just going to do like you see, this is already indicating the primary key. You can see the key here. So I'm just going to do a screenshot of this. So do Windows Shift X. So I'm going to I use Windows Shift and S for my screenshot. So I'm just going to do a screenshot. So I've done my screenshot. Go to my evidence document and I'm placing that there. So that's done. I can adjust it to make it a bit smaller. All right. So that's that. Then going back to the question, it says, so I've done that, date and time, primary key, everything's already indicated. Then the next thing says import the J2321 start time.csv. So we are supposed to import another file. So you have the what they call it, the J231 CSV. So let's go to my access. Go to I'm going to file. Sorry, not file. Sorry. Go to external data. Source data from file. Select test file. So I'm going to select browse the data. I think start time is the right. I let me check. I'm not so sure what I saw. So we have to enter start time. So okay, I'm using the start time. So click on this. Okay. So okay. So you have this thing separated by comma. It's already yes. Okay. So let the first row contain the field columns. Yes. Next. So we can also do something here. You can do advanced here. So here you can actually change your data type. You can check the data type if it's in line with what you are importing if you want, or you can just go to your design view and make sure that everything is in line. So whether if you anyhow you want to do it. So I'm going to next. Choose primary key. Were we given the primary key? Let's see. So we have to set cat underscore code as a primary key. So let's go back and make sure that the field cat underscore code should be the primary key. So cat code. Do we have? Oh, let me see. Am I doing the right thing? 831. So set group code. Sorry, group code as our primary key. So I'm setting the group code as primary key. So it's already there. It's already in group code. So group code as primary key. Next, then I'll finish. Sure, I'm done with that. So just close this. So you see, the table is here for the second one. Then let's go to the next question. Next question says that Number 17. It said place in your evidence doc place your evidence document showing the field names, data types, and primary key using tape. So you can do that from the design view. So go to your start time. Okay. So you have the start code, all these things is there. So you just do this in your uh, I think this one is the result. So go to your start time, go to, so I'm going to the view, should be design view. So this I'm just going to is already this the group code is the primary key. So for the date and time is also long hours, so long time or something. So come to format, select long time, and you're good to go. So I'm just going to do a screenshot, Windows Shift and S. That's what I use for screenshots. Windows Shift S, Shift X. So I'm just going to do a screenshot of this. So I think the field name, everything's already captured. So I'm doing that. So go back to your evidence. I think that should be it's still evidence 16 or something, I think. So place that there or put it in your place. I think yes, evidence 16. That's it. So once I'm done with that, let's go to the next task. This next thing says import J23121 cat underscore whatever .csv. So we have to import another file. So by this time, you should be getting the hang of importing file in Access. So go to your Access. I'm going to home or something. Better still, just go to external data. New source file. Select from file, then select test file. So select test file. Click on browse. So I'm going to sorry, I forgot what this stuff says. So it says cat code. Sorry. So I'm going with cat code. So click on opening the file. So we are not it says we are importing this as a new table. So I think I forgot to mention that. So they didn't ask us to join it to any table or anything. So click on OK. So click on next, separated by comma, so you do next. So next, I think I need to do something. Okay, first row as my field name. So next, and I think choose primary key. The primary key was already given to us this time, so I think the primary key for this one is card code. So go to your card code. So choose primary key, change it to cards code, then next. I think finish is the next. So let's wait for the table to come up. So close this. So the third table is already here. So I think I did save this. So save everything. Just you can click on this to save your table. So I guess I'm still going to do a screenshot again. Yeah, place this as evidence. So go to your home, go to design view so that we can have the feed name and the data type that because said you should place in your evidence showing the feed name, the data type, and the primary key used. So obviously the primary key is indicated here. So I'm going to do another Windows Shift and S. Now do a screenshot of what I want. So please let me do it again. Windows Shift S so that I can capture my primary key. I said good morning, sir. Sorry, sir, I was making a video, so yeah, so I have to call that part now. Yeah, I guess so. All right, so I'll make a screenshot. Windows Shift S. Windows. So that's done that. So place your screenshots in your document. I think I'm going to make this thing smaller, the first one, to make life easy for myself. So I guess so. Evidence 17. Place the screenshot there. Make it smaller. All right. So please can you help me with the door? All right. So Next thing I'm supposed to do, let's go to the next question. It says, so we imported like 3 tables or something. So it says, we've placed that in there. It said create one-to-many relationship as between the group code. So we are supposed to create relationship now. So the relationship we are creating is between the group code field and just anyways, let me do it this way. I'm going to pause the video here. At least let us I'm going to continue this in the next video. All right, I'm going to make another video for this. I'm breaking this into 2 parts so that it will be easy for us to just do everything. So see you guys in the next video.